TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
The Utah Jazz have a special chemistry. Point guard Mike Conley said, quote, "This team is unique in the way that we play. Everyone has bought into what we want to do on both ends of the floor. We have a defensive mindset and a physical mentality. To do that, you have to have 9 or 10 guys that all make plays for each other and are unselfish."
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for James Harden.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Patrick Mills, Edwards out there with James Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Claxton in at the 5. And for the Jazz, O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Irving, no good.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Harden, deep three-point land. Sinks it from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Puts it up. Outside Irving. Over Mitchell. And there's another one for the Nets.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Conley. In the game against Denver, very impressive. Back to Mitchell, beyond the arc. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
For Utah, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Pass to O'Neal, back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Conley, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Right wing, and here's Mills from the arc. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
14 feet away. That shot missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. 11 points.
Your Jazz dancer.
Well, you talk about those players who have been in the grind.
Thinking back from when I started, you know.
Boy, Grant, O'Neal, such a competitor.
Oh, I love this kid. A 6'4" small forward, but as hard as he plays, you don't hear much about him being undersized.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got DeAndre Bembry. Blake Griffin out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving is in going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
Pass to Griffin. Out to the right wing. Here's Bembry. Back to Irving. Over to the wing.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in. Irving's got 7. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Griffin outside. 4-3. He's off on that one. And Utah will come the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. Here's Clarkson over Aldridge. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Pascal. Hughes, he's checked in for Gay. And Conley subbed in for Mitchell. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Aldridge. Edwards comes in for Griffin. Mills, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Back to Harden. Will it go? It's Edwards on the wing. Harden against Conley. Here's Claxton. Here's Harden. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Harden's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You'd like to see Harden knocking down the mid-range shot. When he doesn't ignore that area of the floor, the defense has a much tougher job to do.
Clarkson finds Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Hits the trifecta. Harden's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Now, you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
Back to Mills. Pass to Harden. Here's Claxton, defended by Gobert. Harden drives in. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the...
You've both experienced being the and taking a look now at that first half. What a show. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. Conley on the attack. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 8 points. And the aesthetic of the game, Doors, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Utah has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Left side, Mitchell. Ooh, excellent D there from Mills. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Right side, Edwards. Outside for Irving. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Outside Harden. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. 13 points in the game. Irving against Conley. Here's Mitchell. Brooklyn with the board.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pure from three-point range.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
So the Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in for Claxton. Griffin comes in for Edwards. Bembry, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Thomas in for Mills. Clarkson outside. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Gay. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Gay's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys? And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Pascal finds Conley. 20 seconds left to play in the third. And the shot goes.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
The Jazz making a switch here.
That's his second personal.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
All right, Lookers coming onto the court.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for the Nets, DeAndre Bembry is out there with Edwards. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then there's Blake Griffin, and it's Irving in at the 1. To the wing on the left. Fires it. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Utah leading. Pass to Hughes. And here's Bogdanovich. That one no good. Oh, good D by Edwards. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. Hits the three-pointer.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Utah's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Picked by Gobert. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. They get it back. Back to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal from outside the arc. Bembry grabs the miss. Brooklyn shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Mitchell. And another miss by Utah. The Nets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Back to Mills. Outside Irving. To tie it up. Nails it from 3. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Mike Conley's checked in for Hughes. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden comes in for Bembry. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Quinn Snyder was interviewing the plan with the team, he told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. from this point forward. Let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, good D by Irving. Now the Nets with it. Big run right now for him, 11-2. And he buries it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Make some noise. Sam, your jazz dancer.
Bogdanovich up top, defended by Harden. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
What we know, guys, unequivocally is when Kyrie Irving feels good about the team he's playing on and the situation he's in, he's one of the league's toughest players to deal with.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Edwards pulls it in. Here's the 3. Irving, that's good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was won. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Doris.